17 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He rises when it matters most as he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The holding penalty. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And some space here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Hands it off out of the gun.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. They'll
run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Vikings at 10-5 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind,
touchdown! K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by K.J. Hamler. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments as it was returned for a touchdown on the pick 6. Now he starts again here, 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Seahawks. Keenan Allen from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take your...
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Jackson. And he's got this to Jefferson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he's caught every other ball coming his way.
So they could...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, ready?
Running left is Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Dillon.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
104 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Out quickly to Judy.
Touchdown!
Jerry Judy.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Play action. It's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Let's be smart. Let's play ball.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Personal foul, unnecessary running.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side complete to Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 51 yards.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This fielded right at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Third and 2.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
On third down, here's Hall.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Down to the 42, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure they're secure before they slide over and try to chip someone at the second level.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. To throw is Jackson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. It's caught. Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
119 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Dillon up the middle.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Seahawks look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A 10-play drive that time, and the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, 2:23 to play. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Now Jackson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run on some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Jackson.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. So the victory here for Seattle.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are...